My check 1 2. Hello everybody, how you guys doing? Hi Christy, how you doing? So lovely seeing you here. And yeah, that's one of the disadvantages of moving my stream sometimes. But yeah, I hope that you get to have a nice sleep. But yeah, I couldn't. Speaking about sleep, I couldn't stream in my usual time slot, mostly because I fell asleep. Like I had my. Hold on, let me go to the big screen. Hello everybody, how you guys doing? You guys doing good? I hope that y'all are doing good. Let me clear my very reluctant forehead. But yeah, I couldn't really stream because I did fall back asleep and I was like very conked out, so but yeah, no worries. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope that you have a nice sleep. Don't be what runs with sleep, boy? Don't be a creepo. Go get some sleep. I don't know. That was a bad rhyme, eh? But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. And yeah, I couldn't really stream today in my time slot because I'm gonna say that it was a mistake, but I mistakenly deactivated my own alarms, the whole 5 alarms that I usually keep myself, so that I can get up in time for like streaming. But I think I did it while I was still asleep. I don't know. I was kind of like in the middle ground between being asleep or being awake. But I consciously remember that the moment that I heard that alarm go off, I picked up my phone and I went snooze, 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 like all 5 alarms. And that's a little bit of a very dangerous thing, but I did it just because I guess my mind and my body just needed some more sleep. So that's what happened. So yeah, I couldn't really do that. So if my body wanted sleep, I gave my body some sleep. But yep, today we're gonna be playing some more. Well, not some more, because it is the first time that I play this live. I have played this before, though. This is not gonna be my first ever playthrough of No More Heroes. So I guess some of the first impressions have already been made years ago. This is a game that I used to play back in middle school, and it was really good. Funnily enough, this was the first time my mom ever saw me play a game that was kind of bloody, and she asked me if I really enjoyed this kind of games, because back in the day when I was a little kid, I was kind of known to be the perfect student and the kid who wouldn't break a plate or anything. So she was kind of taken aback by the fact that I was playing a game that was kind of bloody. So I guess this is my introduction at being edgy and cool and whatever, being a gamer, right? But it is what it is. It is what it is, as people often say. And I'm definitely excited to play this again, because it's been a while. I haven't played this game since high school, I believe, if not the beginning of uni. And why does my camera have to freeze now? Why of all times does it freeze now? Man, I either oughta get another camera, or I oughta do something about it, because the fact that my camera tends to freeze just because it gets really hot. Then again, I did check out the specs of my camera, and it says that the maximum limit of of temperature that it often can withstand is that of 40 Celsius. And taking into account that the room temperature is close to 30-35, add the heat that the camera produces, it's definitely not gonna be a good candidate for very hot environments. So in any way, let me see if I can imagine if I have to water cool my camera. Wouldn't that be a treat to see in my camera, just because of it being really silly. Eh? I'm just checking my other program that I use to monitor my camera, and no, it's not coming back just yet. So let me a bit, and then I can do everything and anything. Eh? So don't worry, you guys are gonna be seeing a rectangle of some sorts. Eh? So you know how it is. Eh? But yeah, also I'm gonna be using a real Wiimote. I did not find the one that I use most of the time. I'm gonna be using one that, technically speaking, it is broken, but it shouldn't be too inconsequential. Like, you know how electronics sometimes are. Sometimes they just work after years and years of not using them. Eh? So I am straight up just hoping that this is gonna be the case, you know, that my Wiimote is just straight up not gonna be, you know, abandoning me. Eh? Staying with my nunchuck, I believe this nunchuck was also kinda on its last legs. So maybe after some years of retirement, I guess my nunchuck and my Wiimote are gonna be okay. Eh? But that's something that I gotta definitely, you know, watch out for. Plus, I don't think there's a straight up like banner or something that tells you that you're getting retro achievements for Wii games yet. So I won't be knowing if I'm getting retro achievements after the fact, you know, after I check my page or whatever, or if we see like a pop-up, you know, passing by. If not, then I will see what I can do and sort that out. Maybe I can, you know, play a little bit of off stream. You know, whatever I do this stream, I'm gonna be doing it off stream. And just in case if I don't get the retro achievements in. But yep, let me set everything up. I should also turn on Bluetooth, because how am I gonna use a Wiimote if I don't have a Bluetooth device connected? The Bluetooth device has been, you know, connected successfully, as people often say. So I'm pushing my Wiimote. I'm trying to connect it because you guys cannot see me. I know that you guys cannot see me. Let's see. It says that it is paired, but my Wiimote says, you know, otherwise. So hopefully everything will be better than expected. Eh? So let's see. I'm gonna press it so that it is scanning continuously. Eh? I'm just connecting my Wiimote, you know, just a guy connecting his Wiimote. You know? I'm straight up Wiimoting it. It is having some trouble, it seems. Like I'm just pushing the buttons and nothing seems to be working, quote unquote. Eh? Oh, it is connected now. Eh? You just have to hold the button for like 10 seconds straight. Eh? But now my Wiimote is connected. Connected. Okay, last try. Let me see if my camera will work this time, because if not, then I'm gonna cry. Eh? Like the ransomware, wanna cry? I remember that ransomware. One of my friends who actually like worked in customer service had to see if he could, you know, remove a ransomware from a PC. I don't think he did, but you know, I haven't technically asked him about it. Eh? I might just ask him about it, eh? And see, yo fam, did you actually, like, you know, delete that ransomware from the customer's PC? Eh? And maybe he's gonna be like, no, you know, because maybe that was way above his you know, pay grade or whatever, his payroll. Eh? And it looks like my camera worked again, everybody. Eh? So let me hit you with that. Eh? And huzzah, I am live again. Eh? But yeah, let's go straight to the game, eh? Because I am so looking forward to playing this cool game. So let's get it going, everybody. Let's get it going. Let me get the ball rolling, as people would often say. Also, Metaphor del Fantasio, such a lovely game. Eh? Also, you guys may notice I have a little bit of a color thingy going on there. And I feel like it is cool. I don't know. That's just my assumption, but I feel like it's cool. I don't know. I guess you guys will be the judge, as people often say. So let me just bring this just a little bit more over here, and then and only then I will know if I'm you know, centered or not in the frame. In the war frame, you say? The war of frames. So let's get this going. I'm gonna play all of the cutscenes so that you guys can see everything and anything. Because I feel like that's a really cool thing, you know. I also should deactivate the frames per second thingy. Yes, I am not using a real Wii. Such a shame, but you know, I gotta, you know, do what I can with what I have. We do what we must because we can. And let me project my camera before I project myself. I turn into a window and then I make it big and then I make it small again. Making it small again, says the guy from Papa the Rabbit. What a cool game that was. Anyways, let me see if you guys can actually like hear the game. Hopefully you can. I'm just waiting for a cutscene because otherwise I wouldn't really know. So do we have audio? Yes, we have audio. Okay. We can now enter the garden of madness, as people would often say. So let me get that going. Ah, my Wiimote. Here's my Wiimote, everybody. Ooh, such a yellow ass Wiimote. But you know, it is what it is. So let's press A. There you go. Gotta play on mild. I don't have spicy unlocked, you know? What can you do? So my Wiimote presented it presented so corporate, It had a little bit of a problem. It registered like an input even when there was none. And that was a little bit worrying, Because these joysticks are supposed to be known for not having like any stick drift like at all. And, you know, seeing it stick drift for a little bit kind of made my heart, you know, sunk. Check this out,
I know a lot of gamers out there don't have much patience.
Doc, is that you,
Bishop, the dude at the video store, said.
You know it.
So I'm at the register
Bishop.
I realized I got no money.
Bishop.
Seriously broke.
He's the mic of the series,
Because I met this
If you know who, you know, if you know whose mic is, you know.
Man, she smelled good. So being the gentleman I am, I bought her a drink. Anywho, I decided.
With what money?
The gig? Assassinate the drifter. So I went where I
The
was
creepypasta, the drift.
waited for the guy to show up. And there he was. This cat, well dressed, cool. Couldn't tell if he was the shit or just plain old shit.
You know
so he's styling, fast, aggressive, and packing heat. Bada bing. Or at least
Bing,
supposed to be. Till she showed up. Her name? Sylvia Crystal. An agent with this whatchamacallit.
For some reason, I remember her name being Silvia Fernando. I don't even know why. But there she is. She reminds me of another character which name I forgot, but she reminds me of somebody.
I want to be number one. How's that? Short and
I wanna be
It's
famous.
gonna be a long, hard road.
Oh man.
But who knows? Could kick ass. Could be dangerous.
Totally suck.
Totally suck. What do you say, bro? Join me. Let's see how far we can take this.
Suda 51, the Mandalay.
The Wii remote right now?
The Wii remote?
Let the bloodshed begin.
Did he just say the Wii remote? The control that I'm using, I may need to, you know, dial the settings back a little bit because I don't know how, you know, how smooth this is gonna go. By the way, check this out,
Fuckhead!
That's the first thing he says,
Yo, help me out here. Where's this death metal dude?
Bad answer. What time is it?
It's game time.
You know it, Oh man. Travis is so cool, And then... Right. Sure, let's play the tutorial. It's been a little bit of a while. The beam katana. Press the A button to swing the beam katana. Use the beam katana to attack the enemy's beam katana. I kinda forgot that I don't have to like swing the Wiimote. Once an enemy's life runs out, you will go into a death blow mode. Swing the Wiimote in the direction shown by the arrow on the screen. Succeeding, you will strike a finishing blow to the enemy. Successful death, yeah. If that slots line up, you will be able to unleash various special attacks. Oh. Suckies. Eh? Success. You cannot spell success without suck, eh? The gouge on the right side of the screen is the beam katana's battery power. Each attack made with the beam katana will drain some of its battery. You will not be able to use the beam katana once its batteries run out. Now, recharge your beam katana. Press the 1 button and go into charge mode. Swing the Wiimote from left to right as fast as you can to recharge the beam katana. Keep in mind that it says from left to right. You don't have to do the same thing that Travis is doing, eh? You can do so if you want to, though, eh? Bidi-bidim. You know it, eh? Sure, why not? By the way, his stance changes depending on if you have your Wiimote up or down. So that's pretty cool. Locking on. Press the set button to lock on. Locking on allows you to move around in relation to your enemy. If you're attacked while locked on, you will block the attack. On sweet difficulty, you will auto-block when standing still. Try blocking an enemy attack. Fascinating, yeah. You know it. Emergency evade. Hold the set and press the D-pad at the control pad left to perform an emergency evade. Just like so, eh? I may need to turn off some of the settings. Well, not turn them off, but you know, turn them back. You know, dial them back. You know what I mean. Eh? Enhancements. Let me do anti-aliasing should be okay. Anisotropic filtering, I'm gonna put it to 4. I'm gonna put it on 4, just to be sure. You know, it's still a little bit better than what we could output anyway. You know it. Weapon clash. If Travis swords attacks and enemy attack hit each other, a weapon clash will occur. With a weapon clash, and you will enter a death blow mode. Attack with a slash attack. Whoa, this is a weapon clash. Swing the Wiimote in the direction shown on the screen. Shoo, 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 shoo. You know that. With a weapon clash, and you will enter death blow mode. I'm gonna be hitting my microphone so often, eh? Well, now we know what to do, eh? I have foot in front of me, so I hope that I won't just smack, my foot across the screen, eh? The down attack. A button will appear. A button, eh? When close to a down enemy. Press the A button to perform a thing. There you go, eh? Stuckies. Closing high and low. The beam katana can be switched between high and low attacks. Use high attacks to hit the enemies guarding low. Hold the Wiimote upright, and Travis will load up a slashing stance.
Hey, he's over here.
There you go. Man, it's gonna be the same if they do God down, or rather they do God up. Whoa, 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 eh? There you go. Wipe out the remaining enemies. I know that you guys cannot see me, swinging my Wiimote, and I cannot be like this, So, sucks to be you, eh? Twirl the thingy and then swing the beam katana to perform a slow slash. Some enemies will guard Travis' beam katana attacks. Use slow attacks to hit enemies guarding. There you go. Yeah, that's often what happens if you don't do anything about it. But the game is lagging a little bit. I'm surprised that that's the case. Maybe if I do set it back to like 720p, which now we are entering, you know, actual Wiimote territory. So that's what I'm gonna do. Which shouldn't be too bad, you know. It's still a little bit better than what the Wii, you know, was capable of outputting anyway. And this game looks amazing, you know. So what else can I do? Sure, why not?
Hey, he's over here.
Beat attacks. Press the B button to perform a beat attack. The beat attacks will drain an enemy's guard. Beat attacks also have high and low versions. High beat attack can be performed from a high stance and, you know, hit an enemy guarding low with the... The enemy is now stunned. I mean, it seems to be slowing down less, but it's still a little bit of a slowdown, though. This game has a very long tutorial. I mean, I'm glad that they do inform you about everything and anything. First, stun an enemy. Once an enemy is stunned, press the B button again to grab. When you successfully grab an enemy, 2 arrows will be displayed at the top of the screen like this. The right arrow is the direction you must move the Wiimote. You know it. It's really interesting that the nunchuck also had a sensor, you know. So much technology.
Hey, he's over here.
Charge beat attack. Hold the B button to charge up your attack. When you have charged your attack to the max, you will unleash a charge beat attack. If a charge beat attack hits an enemy, it will automatically be stunned. There you go. Oh, there you go. Hi, Bunk. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Huh? I'm entering the Garden of Madness, and I'm killing some scrubs. I'm using a Wiimote, by the way. I have a Wiimote. Hey guys, do you guys wanna play Melee? I brought my Wiimote. You know, base. You know it. How you doing, Bunk? Are you doing good? Eh? Base. That's a lot of guys, eh? 5 guys, eh? But you know it, eh? How you doing? Are you having a lovely night? I hope that you're having a lovely night. Hold down the A button and you will build up power with the beam katana. Release the A button at the right time to perform a charge slash. Upper charge slashes can be unleashed without letting go of the button. The longer you build up power, the stronger the attack will be. This attack can also hit multiple enemies at once. Yeah. That's a lot of text there. Big tired, got a good workout in today, you know it. Oh yeah, just got back from skating on lunch break. Yeah, I didn't know that you skated, that's really cool. I'm ready for bed now. Yeah, it must have been a really long night. Oh Jesus. Oh, there goes my bean katana. Gracias. There you go. Check this out. This game has a very low, you know, sense of, you know, when it comes to, oh come on, my camera just froze. I gotta get a new camera, man. Yeah, even though this you know cost me like $70 or like $60, this is a little bit too, you know, too ridiculous. Eh? Yeah, that animation though, yeah, you know, it is really cool. Eh? You know how it is. Eh? But yeah, I may need to buy a new camera. Apparently the normal operation range of temperature of this camera is, the limit is of 40 degrees Celsius, and it may just be, you know, not working properly just because of oh Jesus Christ, just because of the fact that it's too hot, you know. My home is just too hot for you know, this camera to operate and get some cereals. It took me 10 cereals to get those cereals or whatever. So, you know, I may need a new camera, or maybe I just need to have like an AC going on, man. Imagine if I just have to, like, you know, not overclock, but like water cool my camera just because, you know, it just runs so hot. Eh? Yeah, that little whack. It's like, you know. Oh no, that's whack. Yeah, it is definitely whack. Guacamole. It is whack, but not as whack as guacamole. Yeah, water cooled camera. Yeah, who knew? You know, those are the perks of living in Mexico. You get to water cool your camera. There we go. Your camera. Your camera. Your computer has battery. So let's see. Also, I should, by a miracle of life. There we go. It now works. Let me turn off the previews because that may be also consuming some of my GPU. Also, it's kind of sucks that, you know, AliExpress doesn't give you like an invoice. You gotta like contact the seller. Yes, I know it might be my own fault for, you know, buying a camera from AliExpress, but you know, both Starla and I were joking. What if we buy our camera from Temu? And I was like, I'm gonna do you one better. What if we buy it? What if we buy it, you know, from AliExpress? And that's what I did. And now I'm suffering the consequences of it. Granted, I'm not saying that things that come from AliExpress are bad automatically, but you know, that ought to teach me. I'm gonna buy it again. I have mole. I have mole with rice. Oh, so good. So good. We're eating good, everybody. We're eating good, There you go. You can do combos in this game as well, by the way. And it's really cool. Let me do them suplexes. So I kind of forget how. Oh, there we go. How low your battery is when it comes to the first beam katana that you get. I don't even remember how you get the other big beam katanas. Look at this plant. Look at my plant. My plant is amazing. Give it a lick. It tastes just like death. I wonder what else would I find here. Oh, am I prepared? You know that. Just let me do one of these, Ow. Let me hit him with the... I was gonna say, yeah, let me see if I can do another suplex on him, Hit him with the backstab of Sephiroth, Did Sephiroth do this, I've never played Final Fantasy VII now that I think about it. Maybe I ought to do it someday. Suplex, Look at that tiger skin. I know that, technically speaking, it is really bad for, you know, the environment and everything, But what if we just happen to open source skin, so that we can make, you know... What if we could 3D print skin, That would be a little bit too weird, doesn't it? No, maybe it's not a good idea. No way. Because, yeah, some people do like to have, like, you know, tiger skins and whatever animal, you know? But what if we could just 3D print a rug, you know? That looks exactly like that, Well, I guess it's still a little bit morbid, I'm very surprised that my Wiimote and my nunchuck still work, even after, you know, this many years. Because I'm not saying that they're not supposed to, but it's, you know, this too right here, this combo going on right here. This didn't used to work that well back in the day. Like, I have another pair of a Wiimote and a nunchuck that do work, you know, relatively way better. But, you know, maybe the times have changed. Trading card number 1. I'm a little bit itchy.
He's over here.
What? Here we go. Oh, here we go, everybody. Oh, I love this mode. It's so cool. Huh? I'm definitely looking forward to my next. Here we go. Eh? To my next. To my next beam katana upgrade. Because otherwise, I won't be having enough. Excuse me. I'm in a bad spot. Go, eh? Oh, also, yeah, you can do that. I completely forgot about that mechanic, eh? Oh, what's this, eh? Oh, you guys are gonna love this, eh? I love how chaotic this game is. I don't even know if this game is being as chaotic as it is because of my, you know, how it's been rendered. Even my camera froze, Jesus Christ, eh? Not again, eh? Oh man, I guess. Boys, I do gotta get a new camera, eh? Oh man. Well, I guess the sooner the better, eh? You know, even if I go in depth, eh? I can't. That's why credit cards, you know, exist, eh? So, I oughta do that, you know, as fast as possible, eh? Okay, now it decides to work, eh? That's just how silly this whole ordeal is. Eh? There we go. Anyways, let's do that again.
What you talking about?
What you talking about? Hey, I'm working here. My set button is kind of sensitive. Like I even put, you know, I barely put my finger on it, or what, and it's, you know, locking in, which is kind of surprising. Not gonna lie. That's what I gotta go, right? Maybe. Eh? Let's go over here. Maybe something cool may happen. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There you go. Doo-doo-doo. I know that I gotta get rid of the FPS counter. Ow. It is messing me up a little bit. Ow. Go. And thus we did it, everybody. We successfully. Oh, what's this? Something is definitely happening. You know, I do wonder if, you know, doing suplexes gets easier or it gets harder the more. Wow, look at that. The more muscle you do. Obviously, it kind of seems like, you know, that way. But there's a lot of skinny guys that have the whole suplex, you know, economy going on. And I don't even know what to think about that, you know. It is just one of those things. Anyway, let me zoom. And thus we go forward.
Are you prepared, huh?
I'm glad that they are waiting their turn, because otherwise it would be very bad. Got him. You know, it happens. Oh, by the way, I'm not so sure if... Can I... Oh, I can. I wonder if... I mean, it's gonna be really funny, eh? I do wonder if I'm gonna be having a little bit of a problem, because I remember that this Wii mode also had another cool funny thing, eh? Ow. Oh, I'm just bullying him at this time. Go! There you go. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, the Wiimote used to have, well, all Wiimotes have. Hi Fred, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you too. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. You know, I'm having a ton of fun. I'm doing really fun. I'm doing really fun. Well, I mean, I'm having a ton of fun, thus I'm doing really fun. I need to speak a little bit slower. I'm doing really good actually. I couldn't stream on my normal schedule, so I'm streaming now at night. Yeah? So you get some skunga at night. You know it, But how are you doing yourself? I hope that you're doing pretty good. So yeah, all of the Wiimotes had a little bit of a thing going on. You guys can see that, you know, there's a little bit of some holes over here. That's a speaker, and I don't know how the speaker of this Wiimote will actually like sound. It may not be functioning, or it may just, you know, have like a very warbled effect. I don't know. This is good. I'm good. Thanks for asking. That's nice to know. Yeah. I'm glad that you're having a good day. Oh yeah, and a good night as well. Yeah. I have some mole right here. If you guys don't know what I'm eating, this is what I'm eating. I'm eating some mole with rice. I'm not eating mole like the animal. No, I'm eating mole, the Mexican dish, with rice. Pretty good. You know, the advantages of having a beard is the fact that you guys won't know if I have like a mole stain or something. So that is pretty good. Let me do this. The cool thing is that you can charge the beam katana by doing what, you know, Travis is doing, or you can just swing it like left or right, like, and it's still really funny. Come on, everybody, get close. So he says. Let me let my beam katana. Ow. And thus he dies. You know, back in the day, obviously, like every kid who played this game wished to have a beam katana. But I kind of wonder how, you know, obviously it would be very dangerous, but, you know, it could be fun, you know, having a beam katana. Imagine, you know, getting the barbecue started with a beam katana. Also, this game can be a little bit loud sometimes, so watch out for that. I do have a little bit of a limiter going on, but I don't know how much good work that is doing. But yeah, today has been a good day. It's been pretty chill. And so I was over here, yes. We got a little bit of health back. Although I could have waited, I know it. Let me bully this guy. Ow. We'll go. Happy. What are the cool things that I remember, you know, from playing this game back in the day? Hello. Was the fact that I was very much. I've always been you know, somebody who. I mean, I don't take games like too seriously, but you know, you kind of get into the like, like, you know, you get hit and then you also like grunt like, and add like that, you know. It is one of those things that as a gamer you inevitably do it, and you know that's a really funny thing to do, even as a kid. This guy just saw his friends die and he didn't do anything about it. There's a lesson to be had there. Okay, my ears just exploded. Let's see what this guy said to do. Whoa. Take into account that guy didn't die. Like, right out of the bat. I do believe that only once this has happened in all of my playthroughs. Who knows? I'm getting another trading card. I gotta be honest, the only game in the series which I have not played before has been Travis Strikes Back. Not for any particular reason, but I guess it is because it was kind of different from the one in, you know, the other ones in the series. I got him. Kind of sounded like, you know, he was actually like using a Magnum, at least one of the ones in the Resident Evil series. Here we go. Just a ton of fun, you know, just a ton of fun playing this game. So we're about to see if my Wiimote actually like has a, you know, a functioning thing going on with the speaker. You guys ready? Here we go. I'm gonna. I think you guys can hear it. Actually, no, I don't think you guys can hear it. I do wonder, can I configure my Wiimote so that you guys can actually like, hear everything going on? Isn't Celia supposed to call me? Uh-oh. Don't tell me that the game is glitched just like that. Yeah, I was supposed to be hearing something going on, but nothing is going on. And that's a little bit concerning, I'm not gonna lie. Uh-oh. I don't like how this is going, Maybe the game will let me interact with... Oh, hold on. Ooh, that... Yeah, I don't know why the audio did not play. So let's check this out. I am supposed to... Oh, I need to move this with my pointer, Well, that's a little bit sad. But we were supposed to be listening to Sylvia saying, "Yo, you gotta enter the Garden of Madness and whatever." But we kinda didn't. Let me get that thing going on. We get that. What is this supposed to be? A mask? A mask? A mask? Travis, you remember those golden days in Calgary? Path of pro wrestling that you have long forgotten. If even a fragment of the spirit of a wrestler remains in your blood. Remember the first suplex that your master taught you? Yes, that's right. The darkness piercing. From neck chancery drop. Front neck chancery drop. MS. Fascinating. I gotta be honest, back in the day, you know, back in the day when I played this game, I don't think I was ever too into wrestling. Like, sure enough, I did used to watch a little bit of WWE, but that's just about it, you know. Override? Yeah, sure, why not? Here we go. But maybe, you know, maybe I could have gotten a little bit more into it. The thing is, maybe my mom wouldn't have liked that, you know, because, you know, that's a lot of violence right there. But, you know, I still think that wrestling is really cool. Well, boss time, everybody. You guys ready? Ah, yes, this is true paradise.
Quite beautiful, wouldn't you say? Paid for with the lives of many.
Also,
When you have the strength.
What are we
take
supposed to
life
have, like,
for yourself,
you know,
that
subtitles,
is
right?
true wealth. I am free of desire. So long as I have this scenery to look upon, I need nothing more. Please leave me be.
You're the one leaving. In a body bag.
Wow.
I'll only say this once more. Leave here now.
Me leave? You obviously don't know me.
You don't get it, do you?
Hey, you know what paradise is, right?
Paradise.
Paradise.
This is paradise. The place where dreams are fulfilled. Well, you've had your dream, old man. Time to wake up.
This is no paradise.
All right, then what is it?
A place to die.
I'm glad you and I are on the same page here.
You know it. How much would a tattoo like that would cost?
You have no idea, do you? What a pity. You make an old man cry. Arrogant, crude little shits like you come around from time to time. Listen well, young one. The wall is high, higher than you will ever know. Ultimate sacrifice is sublime. Now draw.
You can take that to your grave.
And thus it begins. And thus it begins. Eh? Whoa. That was a little bit of a surprise, eh?
World-class chef and a trusty nutritionist counting every calorie. Team of nurses to attend to my body. Maids and loyal servants at my beck and call. On the weekends, 10.
What is Travis, you know, on about, eh?
Every day full of excitement
And off we go.
Everything in its right place. It's the perfect life. It's the life of weakness. That'll be my life. I thirst for selflessness. Hypocrites lusting
Oh, this
for their own
line.
desires get killed by young rookies like me. This is how it goes down. And for the old killers, they'll croak anyway.
Don't croak anyway, ow.
Comedy. I realize there's really nothing here for me. But what else can I do to keep going? Maybe I should have been a little more careful before I
Thus we go, eh?
find the exit.
Gotta find the X.
Paradise. But I can't see it.
See it. I can't see anything, eh?
It's this sense of doom running down my spine like it's
Oh, wow, eh?
it's trying to suck the life out of me. I need to get rid of it before I bail.
By the way, this monologue that, you know, he's having right now,
Is taunting me.
it's kinda very much telling of what's going on, eh? And thus I didn't hear anything, eh? One of the mechanics that, you know, only this boss has is this, you know, multiplication, or whatever, you know, the name is. Ow. Oh, a lot of things are going on with my PC, eh? And thus I don't have any more battery, eh? Ow. I mean, I'm glad that my health is not as low as I think it was. Uh-oh, eh? It'll only get, you know, more difficult from here. Ah, whoa. This thing, and my camera obviously decides to off itself. Let me get that going before. What? There we go. Okay, it's not working now. There we go. Apologies for that. So it seems like my camera more than overheating and doing anything. It's just deciding to disconnect itself, man. Whoa. Ow. Nice catch. Impressive. But yeah, the monologue that Travis has at the beginning, it's very telling on what's gonna be going down in the rest of the game, man. Oh. That actually got me really good a little bit. Oh boy. We're almost done with him, everybody. Sometimes I don't even know, where he's actually, like, guarding. If down or low. If down or low, it's the same thing. If up or down. I guess I just gotta bait him for a little bit. Here we go. You guys ready for some cool suplex action? Or you guys be ready for the end? Ow! Thus we go, eh? And? Oh, by the way, this game contains scenes.
Extraordinary. The moment I've been waiting for. The name Holy Sword is now yours.
I don't want it.
You're joking, right? I don't care about titles or power. I just want to be #1.
Then master the ways of the assassin.
Here's your ticket to paradise,
I read that.
old man.
Thus, we win. I don't know how, a body could withstand like that, just on its knees with, this is a game, either way. Oh, I love this little color scheme, man. It is so color vision, eh? Thus we won. I forget that I can make, yeah, I can rotate, banana rotate. I can rotate my, there we go. My camera just like this. Yippee, we won, everybody. There's no secrets, once you finish a level.
Nice kill, Travis. I didn't think you had it in you. It was rather exciting. Congratulations. You are now ranked 10th.
10th, huh? What? Do I get anything?
How about some cash? That should help you pay the bills.
Had to be true, eh?
I'm not feeling the sense of accomplishment that I should here. So I just gotta do this a few more times, right?
As messed up as her taking pics of the body may sound, officials who have to, like, witness or, like, count as witnesses of a real body have to take photos. As messed up as that may sound.
For those who want to replace you. Anytime, anywhere. Number 11 could be right around the corner. Ready to put a knife in your eye.
That also happens in real life, by the way.
Is that I gotta continue fighting. There's no way out of this. You set me up, bitch.
Quit your bitching and get with the program. There's only one road out of here. No turning back.
by the way.
How about this? If I become #1, will you do it with me?
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Maybe not.
Come on, just once.
Travis just so simple-minded, yes, you know. Yeah, that helps him, you know, stay with the goal. And thus we won. Marvelous! Dun, tuku, dun, tuku, dun, tuku, dun. And now we are ranked number 10. I love these little jingles that often happen, you know, in the results screens. They're, you know, really fun. And thus we go, wee! Just like in that movie, eh? And by the way, the other reason why people love Travis Touchdown quite a lot is more than anything, you know, what's going on in his apartment, eh? Oh, by the way, I believe I gotta... Oh, hold on, I may need to play this game twice, now that I think about it. Ooh. Another thing that I completely forgot about is the fact that this game has like a new game plus, and if you want to get the real ending, you gotta play the game twice. So maybe I have to do something about that. You know? I don't want to play this game twice, even though it's been a while. But you know, I don't know if you need to swallow the gargle. Maybe you do.
Am I ready? Anytime. Gotcha.
Check out his selection, eh? He also has a hat. I don't think we have ever seen him with his hat. Maybe somebody ought to do a... Check this out.
Boy.
Oh, Travis, you're one of us. One of us. One of us. But yeah, somebody ought to do an art of, you know, a drawing of, you know, Travis. Kitty, eh? Kitty, eh? Let's see the kitty, eh? Can I talk to the kitty? Maybe not, eh? Of Travis with his hat, his cowboy hat. I don't have anything unlocked. So that kind of sucks. But, you know, I would still, you know, keep this, the default one. Just because it's fun. So keeping that one. Doing a Travis Touchdown cosplay wouldn't be too difficult, if not for the fact that maybe the only difficult thing would be his hairstyle. Eh? What about the draw? What do I have? I only have one Bean Katana. In the game, eh? The Bloody Mary. The what? Bloody Mary. The what? The Bloody Mary. Eh? Do you guys remember those old, you know, like rituals people used to be like, oh, if you say Bloody Mary 3 times, you know, in front of the mirror, Bloody Mary's gonna come for you, you know? Santa Destroyed guy. The ATM. Motel, no more heroes. No more heroes anymore. Suplex Pizza. Iron Club Point. Body Slam Beach. Santa Destroy High School. There's a lot of stuff, you know, a lot of things that you can do. I never actually bothered to check any of them over the maps. I didn't know we had a map. Now that I think about it. We also have a cactus. What's on the telephone right now? You have 0 calls.
There are no messages.
Look at the kitty. Let's go to the living room, right? I believe we can also... Yeah, Jane, here we go. Check this out, everybody.
You hungry?
Gimpy. Gimpy.
There.
We have a little Gimpy over here. Yeah, Jane. It seems like a lot of people tend to feed Jane quite a lot. And that's gonna be really funny when we play the second game. What about the TV? What's on the TV? The first trailer of No More Heroes. Let's watch it. Something good may come out of that, you know? Heroes. So this technically is not the motel that, you know, the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. that Travis actually stays in. But maybe it was, I don't know. This is just a retelling of the whole mission that Travis used to have. But that he had one time. Look at that guy, helter skelter. If anything, it is nice to see that they had the music, like, you know, figured out. Even when the game wasn't, like, its better stages. Also, it kind of makes you wonder how Travis survived all of that.
Hear the lullaby? Rest in peace, baby.
One guy. And you would think that's enough, no, eh? But then, there he is. They took down Travis. Travis took down. Travis took down. He really tried to do a lot. Eh? But here's Travis Dawson. He looks kind of different from his final design, but you know, a little bit more mature.
Your shining armor and fine words won't get you anywhere.
Wow, his voice. Eh? And does he die? Oh, I'm glad that he didn't get that poison. Eh? He didn't get to keep that poison. And there she is.
Barbaric, I'd say. But acceptable.
What? Sylvia? I didn't get any of that. Eh? Sylvia Crystal. She definitely looked kind of different. Eh? She looked more in line with
You're certified as the 11th.
the designs from
Huh? You want me
Killer
to
is
thank
Dead
you?
or Killer number 7. Eh?
You're certified rank 11 by the UAA. You have a challenging rate.
I do believe in the end they do end up fighting in a cinema. Or maybe it's a theater, I don't remember.
Getting rid of the 10 killers above you and aim for the top.
I like that.
Oh wow, Travis. Heroes. So maybe at the beginning it wasn't even called like No More Heroes, it was just Heroes. Eh? I'm glad that they did change the music, not the music, but the voices. You know, no disrespect to the the people who voice this, but you know. Eh? What about the cards? I don't think I have all of the cards. I only have like a bit of them, not even a tenth of them. Eh? Jesus Christ, that's all the cards. I may not collect all of them, by the way. Let's go outside and see what we can do. Let me eat a little bit of my mole right now. You know what? I'm glad that my Wiimote is behaving. As I said, the Wiimote and the nunchuck that I have are supposed to be the ones that didn't work as well back in the day. So I'm glad that they're having a second chance, a second win. Wow, have you guys ever been inside a limo?
The
I don't think I
next fight
have.
has been arranged. You don't have a lot of time, so I'll just tell you what you need to know. The 9th ranked assassin is currently Dr. Peace.
A doctor?
Actually, a detective. A dirty and unscrupulous detective with plenty of dark secrets about him. Illegal investigations, illicit sales, black marketing. He is
So
your
basically the
one-stop
guy
shop for
from
marketing illegal goods.
Judgment. Eh?
And on top of that, he is a trained assassin. He's been doing some work for the mafia, and before you know it,
I was
he's
gonna
up
say,
there
how do you
ranked
train for
9th
that?
on the list. To be frank, he's good. You won't stand a chance against him. You're as good as dead. What's it going
well.
to be, cowboy?
Put me in, coach.
All right, please transfer 150,000 LB dollars.
It'll be done.
150,000 LBs?
Your entry fee, my overhead costs. Don't tell me that you were not expecting so many zeros on that price, or that I am ripping you off or some shit. We have an elite staff in the thousands.
If only he knew.
Personally, I think it's a bargain.
Okay, I gotcha. But you really think I got that kind of dough on me? What the hell am I supposed to do?
What else?
You are supposed to do your job. You've been hired to kill someone, so just do it and quit your whining. Plus, on-the-job training would be good for you. If you're interested, I can introduce you to an agent, an advertisement agency. But really,
that would be a good idea, actually. Like, having a contact with one of those in real life seems to be really good.
Catch up later, okay?
What?
There we go.
No!
Oh man, I love Travis' voice actor's voice. It's so emotive. You can take an assassinations missions from Gay Entertainment. Earn enough money to enter the next ranking battle. Oh man, I gotta pay to get paid. Even when I technically don't get paid. But, you know, I still have to pay. Just like in real life, Oh man, what else do we have here? We have a lot of things, but we don't have enough things someday. You know how it is in real life. Anyways, let's get some dough going on. I gotta be honest, back in the day when I played this game, I did not go through with the jobs that you could get. I just hacked in as much money as possible was in the game, and I just went through mission. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that this time, but who knows, you know? Members only. We only need high-ranking assassins. If you don't have an introduction ticket, please leave now. We only offer work to those who have proven themselves as hard workers. Will you find your true path?
May you find your Uber card?
Well, that's what we gotta do. Not even a day at the job, and now not even a day at the job, and now I have been, you know, kicked out. You can take on part-time jobs mission from the job center. Earn enough money to enter the next ranking battle. Press the one button to call your bike. Stand next to your bike and press A to move. Yeah, you know it. So when it comes to the job center, I do gotta see. We got it.
Travis!
Ah, look at that guy. I hope that we're tipping him well, because, you know, the fact that he brought us a ride. You know. So yeah, don't I have a map of some sort? Maybe I do. And thus we go forward. Yippee! So one of the things that you can do in this game that you cannot do in the second game is just going around Santa Destroy and being like, hey yo, let me go here, let me go there, let me go everywhere. Oh, by the way, I remember that you could get some cool stuff by going here, but I don't exactly remember what you can get. How do I get out of the car again? I kinda forgot. I should have just read the text, don't I? Ah, look at those camera angles. There we go. So it does seem like you can get some cool collectibles from here, but it is kind of random when you do. You do unlock something, you know, later on, so that you can know exactly what, you know, the things that you're looking for are hidden. But for one, I don't even remember what I was, you know, searching for. What you can get by digging some stuff. Ow. Oh yeah, you can crash. You can crash like the bandicoot that you are. There we go. I felt something on my... Oh, hello. There we go. It was my charger. I thought that I had a little bit of a cockroach on my elbow, but no, it was my charger. So in we go. I'm not gonna pay for that. Was there any way for me to watch to see the map? Because I don't exactly remember. You guys may be wondering, why am I playing this version when the PC version is like out? You can play it with like at 60 FPS and whatever. I mean, yeah, I could have done that, but I want to get my retro achievements. I want to celebrate the fact that we now have what's it? Oh, that's the FTV. I was gonna say it is the ATM. Yeah, I'm basically celebrating the fact that we now have Wii retro achievements, and those are pretty good. They are. I gotta also remember when the beam katana thingy was. Naomi, I believe was her name. So Naomi is the girl who is basically a super engineer, and she's the one who engineered the beam katana. Although technically speaking, well, yeah, I don't know too much about the lore, but maybe I do know that Travis did win the katana thanks to a contest. I believe he won it on the internet. But outside of that, I don't really know much. Maybe she was the one who made that beam katana. Something, you get to meet a lot of people on the internet, And thus here we are. Why are you here, third rater? It's a place where third raters get together, so you remember. Well, I'll teach you some good stuff. All first rates in the world were once third rates. So third class is the first step up the ladder of first class. Your life will change if you work here. Tell you one more thing though. How do third raters become first raters? That's easy. They worked their damn butts off till they were puking blood. And that worked for some, eh? You wanna be a first rater? If so, just work hard. Chunk up jobs to survive in this town. I'll hook you up with some more work if you do this job well. The job has been posted on the bulletin board. Oh yeah. Mission Coconut Collector. Collect coconuts. Perform a rolling sobat against a palm tree to make coconuts fall. So that's a lot of money for each delivery. Sure, now let me get some coconut. Do you want the coconut? You said something, but I was not listening. Getting some coconut? While head to the client point market and map. I'm getting some coconut. I was gonna say they stole my ride, but no. I have it right here, officer. Bim 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 bidi bidi bidi. Do you want the coconut? Here we go. I was not expecting for coconuts to, be that expensive. The unspoken rule of Santa Destroy are okay, but the coconuts of Santa Destroy are more my thing. Coconuts from these parts fetch a high price. This town is built on coconuts. Coconuts are worth more than human life. Coconuts are gods, so gather them now. Gather the coconut. And thus we get coconut collecting, everybody. Here we have one, So basically gotta beat some sun sense on this coconut, Those big guy. Look at him just go. That's the way. I like it. It's easy. Also, each of the single mini games, like each and every single one minigame has its own cool music. So now we have 4,000 now. It's still a little bit, of ways to go from 150,000, that we gotta collect. But, we can still make this happen, everybody. Coconut collect. In the end, yeah, this game will get a little bit repetitive, you know, the more that you do it, eh? But such is work life, you know, eh? This teaches us a valuable lesson on everything and anything, eh? You know, I'm supposed to be collecting coconuts, not collecting depression, eh? It'd be like that sometimes.
It's easy.
I mean, if I do get 5 coconuts by the end of the 2 minutes, I will just need, you know, to do this 10 more times. Well, actually, no, 15 more times. Well, maybe even more. You know what I mean.
It's easy.
Hopefully, I can also find a more rapid, you know, fire job or whatever. Maybe not even that much in this line of work. I'm just getting them coconuts. I gotta be honest, when it comes to like, you know, jobs like this, I don't think I've ever had any experience, which is a little bit alarming, considering how, you know, you would often expect, you know, somebody to have a lot of experience, you know, from just working here and there. You know, part-time jobs are really good, you know. Some people do not like part-time jobs because they be like, I already have like a degree, so if I don't work, you know, in what I studied, and you know, there's some people who see part-time jobs as something like denigrating, and that sucks, you know, that, you know, people have to be like that. Like, there's nothing bad about having a part-time job. Oh, I couldn't get that coconut in time. Good job, finishing time. Results. I got 9, so I got 1800. It's not too bad. I got a golden rank. Maybe if I got like 10, maybe I could have gotten like a silver like, you know, rank or something. Hey, you third rater, I got another job for you. Something a little shadier, perhaps, but work is all the same. I've sent an introduction ticket on to my associate. The road to become a first rater is long and hard. Get your ass in gear. So now we have an introduction for the assassination classroom, or whatever the name is. A new assassination mission is available. A brand new free fight mission can now be selected. Let's get selected to get wood. Yeah.
Travis, welcome.
There's a list of jobs you can do on your next rank. Let's see. Chain restaurant Pizza plans to open up in Santa Detroit to crush their plans. Guild Pizza Bot CEO. Doesn't sound too bad. May you find your true path.
May you find your overcard?
There you go. Wouldn't it have been easier to just collect, you know, 30 coconuts? Well, let's get that going. I'm definitely looking forward to see the rest of the mini games out, because, as I said, when I played this back in high school, and no, actually no, in middle school. Well, I mean, I played it between middle school and high school. I did not like the idea of having to do jobs to collect a lot of money, just to, you know, continue the story. So I had a hacked Wii that I hacked myself, by the way. You know, just putting that up there. And I just hacked all of the money that I needed, you know, as much as possible as the game allowed me. Because of that, I just didn't want to, you know, do all the minigames. And I feel like I missed out on a lot of, you know, fun ones. Although I have heard people say that, you know, the minigames are kind of monotonous. But, you know, what can I do, At least I want to experience them all, you know. At least in this playthrough. Mission start!
3,
I don't think I have a time limit.
Hey, he's over here.
Oh, I do have a time limit. Ow.
Hey, he's over here.
I could technically collect more than this. Like, yes, you can collect more money if you don't kill the guy. Like, Battle of the Bad. There we go. And thus we did it. But you know, money is money. Good job finishing time. I don't even know why the CEO would be there, you know. But, you know, money do be money. Money do be money. I got a bronze. That doesn't give you like less or more money as far as I'm concerned. So that is not too bad. Yeah, but up money for entrance for a fee for the ranking battle. I thought that I needed more. Make the payment and an ATM. You know. But who am I to know exactly what a job, you know, entails? Where's my ride, by the way? My sweet ride. My sweet 15s. Wasn't that a TV show? My sweet 17s or my sweet 15s? I don't remember. Like, you know, for, you know, women that didn't get to have a quinceañera, and they were like you've been selected to have your own quinceañera. Even though they were way past 15 years old. But you know, making your dreams come true. That's the whole you know, the magic of everything. So if people tell you that you're too old to have a quinceañera, don't listen to them. Get your quinceañera going on. You deserve to have you know, them celebrations. I believe you can also go where. What's the name of the guy? Jacobs? What's the name? Jacobs? I believe it was Jacobs, right? And you can get more cool stuff. Let me do another of the assassination jobs. I wanna do more because I'm sure that I'm gonna be needing that money. These are words that I'm only gonna utter by playing this game, you know. Travis, welcome. Here's the list of the jobs you can do. I've already done that one. I kill until you die. Mission ends when your life runs out. That doesn't sound too bad.
May you find your overcard?
So let's see how good I can do it. It is possible that I'm only, you know, gonna be collecting so much money because it's just, you know, something that you can do until you die. So maybe I'm just gonna, you know, make this all worse. Maybe I'm just gonna like kill a guy and then I immediately get like chopped off. But who knows? Some things gotta give, as people would often say. I'm definitely going on the wrong way. The wrong direction of the pieces. I'm glad that technically speaking you cannot kill people like this. Like you would definitely think that you could, you know, run over people. But it seems like, you know, it's like, you know, that's what bad guys do. Fuck it up. And thus we begin. Let's see how many people I can kill. Each one is like 2,000, so if I kill 10, this should be worthwhile.
3, 2, 1. Are you prepared?
Yeah, get away from me. I want to recharge my beam katana now. Ow. I'm glad that they, technically speaking, you know, they do wait for you a little bit. Oh, dude, you can definitely go through a lot of them. You still need to manage time, though. Ow. Didn't do that much damage, so I'm glad that's the case. You know? There you go. You can kill way more dudes by just, you know, accidentally them being in the way. Ow. Ow. Here we go. I believe that's all of them. Are they not? Oh, there's this guy. And there we go. We did it, everybody. We killed them all. Eh? I didn't know that you could do that, but you know, it's not like it's a lot of them. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I got a gold back. Ah, yeah, you get a little fanfare. This game is good. This game is good. It has a lot of charm. You know, it has a lot of charm. So let's see. Now I gotta deposit the money on an ATM. That's how it goes, man. This is the game loop. I don't think I'll have enough to buy another beam katana, but who knows? I don't exactly remember them being cheap, but you know, any kind of advantage that I may have, it's always good, you know, good and welcome. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that didn't make me crash. Bandicoot. Here we go. How much money am I gonna have left? Not a lot, eh? You have paid the stipulated entry fee. Return to the motel. Holiday Inn. Let me first and foremost, let's see if I can find... if and only if I can find a Naomi. I may need to walk it off, actually. I don't even know if I can get my ride unstuck from that. If anything, I do believe that Jacobs is not too far away from here. But who would he be? I don't remember. I don't think you can actually like get to Naomi like in this point in the game. So maybe later. Let's see what we can do with the beam katana that I have. I'm not gonna do a challenge run of just having this beam katana and that's it. It's gonna be very bad if we do it. Also, check this out. Check this guy out.
Hey, Travis. The next
Well,
fight
not the guy.
has been prepared. Destroy Stadium. Dr. Peace is waiting for you. Hop to it.
There's a guy who's supposed to, you know, call you every time you do complete one of the missions, and he's supposed to remind you about the fact that you gotta pay the money. But you know, maybe that's gonna be in the next mission. Let us see. I do kind of wonder how they made this this effect of the toilet paper, you know, wrapping and unwrapping. I guess it's just a matter of, you know, having a ton of layers and layers and layers. Let's see what we can do. Also, Dr. Peace is one of the best you know, not villains, because they technically are not villains. But then again, they are not heroes as well, eh? Yeah, one of the best bosses, eh? Mostly for the song that he has. He's really cool. Also, I should have checked the map. I want to check who, you know, where Naomi is. Just to see what the next beam katana that I can buy is. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see, closet drawer map. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. That's the motel, hotel, Holiday Inn. Nothing else in here. What about this? Iron Claw Point. A very unlucky place. 90% of the population of Santa Destroy does not know its name. The perfect spot for the young and reckless to test their courage. Iron Claw Point, that's not too bad. That's Suplex Pizza. Atomic Drop 1. That's definitely not where Naomi is. that where the salute was gone here. Santa Destroy High School. Body Slam Beach. Rolling Cradle. Highway Bus Stop. Body Press Station could this be the one? Subway System, no. Santa Destroy Junction. No, this is not it. Could it be that Naomi is over here? The Iron Claw Point? I don't remember. She's out of pop up and like at any point in the game. I just don't remember. Also, it could be that I'm misremembering it. You know, Naomi being in this game. Maybe she's just in the second one and not in the first one. I do remember that she calls Travis an otaku because he's an otaku. He's just like me, for real, eh? I just love how he is, you know? The way he nonchalantly does a lot of stuff. So yeah, that's my ride, but I cannot do anything about it, sadly. I mean, unless I can push it to the limit. Eh? Okay, I'm gonna try to unstuck it, eh? Oh, I gotta... Oh yes, I can definitely do it. Yippee, we got our ride. My sweet ride. My sweet Valentine. Or whatever the name may be. It would be lovely if I could check the map, you know, from here. Maybe I can. So that's the status. Oh yeah, here's the map. LOL. Sorry. Can I not... Yeah, I want to see some details. Zoom in. ATM. Break with the water. There's something about that I don't really know about it. So apparently we have a spy tiger. Spy tiger. Something about that. But where could that be? Isn't that where Naomi is? Maybe. I don't know. I just gotta get, you know... I just gotta go get the dough. The assassination thingy. And off we go, eh? I can only wonder how this game looks in the PC release. Like, there really is no reason to decompile this version because we have a native PC port, eh? I mean, I don't really know if it is supposed to be the same. I just killed a guy. If it is supposed to be the same version or if there's like, you know, different stuff about him. But, you know. Ow. I did not see that. Isn't the entrance to the stadium like on the left anyway? Probably. But yeah, Dr. Peace. I'm definitely looking forward to battling Dr. Peace, because he has a range, he has a voice, he does many cool things. And off we go, eh?
Dr. Peace. Listen to my song.
I love that FL Studio, you know, kind of voice, eh?
Hey, he's over here.
Ow. That wasn't too bad. Also, I'm not so sure if I'm gonna get the baseball mini game. So there's a mini game in this section of the game in which you can get a chance to kill as many guys as possible by just hitting a ball and using the bean katana as a baseball bat. Got him. It is way more satisfying when you actually get to suplex the bosses. They really get very confused about the fact that they just got suplexed. Which I guess if you train yourself with, you know, weapons and such, you don't really get to be tossed around quite a lot. So you definitely would be very much surprised about being, you know, tossed like that. Sometimes the big katana will just land on them. Ow. Oh, I got them both. It's so satisfying. There you go. I'm sure that somebody in the world, like, maybe, I don't know, like the kids playing this game back in the day. You know, we gotta be sure that somebody tried to base their own personality on Travis's personality. I mean, it happens, you know. Definitely happens. Side jobs, data. No. Can I not have subtitles? I don't think this game has any subtitles by default. Or even customly. I don't think you can like put subtitles in this game. Maybe in the PC version, but not exactly in this version. You know? I feel like I have all of my health. I'm gonna let that one slide. Let me get this thing. Lots of money. Oh, poor little guy. Ow. And that was data. Really funky, really funny. I got every single other guy except the one that I was aiming at. It happened, eh? Got him, man. There's technically not a lot of depth to this game, but it's still really fun. There you go. Yeah, let me wipe out all of the enemies that I don't have and, you know, around me. Oh, by the way, yeah, a whole reason on why I think you guys didn't get to hear. Oh, here's the minigame. Let's see what I get. Eh? Let's see how I do it. Eh? Hold up the Wiimote and prepare the Katana. Swing the Wiimote like a bat. Eh? Here I go. Eh? First try, by the way. First try, by the way. First try, by the way. Oh, I almost got him all. Eh? First try, by the way. Was a lot of money. I believe there is indeed a way to get them all. Oh, actually, no. That was not even close to all of them. But yeah, I kind of figured out why my, you know, we weren't hitting anything on the Wiimote. Well, technically not the Wiimote, but it was because of the Wiimote. But we weren't hitting any of Sylvia's calls, and I believe that's because the game is trying to send that same audio, you know, to my Wiimote, and my Wiimote speaker just doesn't work, like at all. So before anything happens, let me see if I can fix that. I don't want any of the audio to be rerouted to my Wiimote. Enable speaker data, no. Connect Wii remotes to emulated controllers, no. Or maybe I do gotta enable speaker data. Maybe. I mean, it wasn't connected. Well, I mean, not so much connected, but it wasn't technically you enable it. If anything happens, I'm just gonna keep on having the Wiimote, you know, at hand, because that's basically what you do with a Wiimote. But you know what I mean. Let me get that energy. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. That's how lost I am sometimes. There we go. Okay, I have enabled the thing that does send your, you know, the packages to your Wii speakers. So hopefully things will be alright. You know? Hopefully, we never know. Hopefully.
Are you prepared?
Uh-oh. That's my Wiimote, alright. Not my Wiimote, but my nunchuck may be resisting my own commands, and that's a little bit sad. Yeah, no, my Wiimote is very crunchy. I wish you guys could hear it, but it is so crunchy.
Cranberry chocolate sundae.
Hold on, my nunchuck is kind of messed up. So let me disable the Wii thingy because it is kind of crunchy. I'm not gonna be, you know, I'm not gonna be lying. It is kind of crunchy. Scanning, no. Oh, here we go. Let me see. Can I? No. Oh no, my Wiimote. I look like an assassin, eh?
There he is. That the best you got?
Lamar, eh? Ow. I probably got gotten by that guy. Got gotten? I don't even know. He don't goof. Battery plus. But yeah, my other Wiimote does have more. I didn't need that. I need more than that. My other Wiimote did have a healthy speaker. This one doesn't. It just sounds very crunchy. Then again, I'm not so sure if I can. Hold on. Can I change it so that the things that, you know, are sent to the Wiimote are instead sent to the thing? I just wanna check it out, because if not, then it's gonna be really bad. Emulated Wiimote, yeah, sure. And then connection, reconnect, volume, none, because I don't have anything going on over there. Rumble, yeah, sure. Get that thing rumbling. And then and only then I can bring this over here, get that thing going on, and then there we go. There we go. My Wiimote works again. I'm not quite sure if No More Heroes has a setting to send the thing is. Oh, here we go. Speakers off. There we go. Speaker off. That way you guys can hear the actual calls that Sylvia, you know, sends to us in the underworld, whatever. Am I going backwards? I believe I'm going backwards. I'm sorry for that, you know. You know, it's a lot of things to juggle, but it's, you know, it's still very fun. It's still very fun experience. Up we go, everybody, to the Garden of Madness. There's still a second section to this, I believe.
Hey, he's over here.
And a cool remix. Got him good. Okay. Let me see if I can, you know, get that guy. Oh, these cool suplexes, man. As I said, even though I was kinda into wrestling when I was a teenager, I did not get to practice, you know, any kind of like combat sport like that. Mostly because my parents did not like the idea, obviously. But you know, which parent does? I guess only the ones from our generation would do it, you know, ourselves, you know, as now we as parents, you know. Are we gonna have another one of those? We're probably gonna have another one of those. Okay, are you guys ready for this? Let's try that out again. Here we go. You already know what, you know how this is. Oh, that's a fast one. Jesus Christ, Cool, eh? Last one, eh? Oh, I did them all. First try, baby. First try, eh? And my nunchuck doesn't work, eh? I really hope that my nunchuck just won't die on me, just because of, you know, this. My nunchuck is moving on its own, help. Okay, I connected the nunchuck. Now it's not doing anything. There we go. I was getting a little bit scared there. Lots of money. I don't even know if you get more money if you actually like land the thing, eh? Don't do this to me, Travis, eh? Here we go, here we go, here we go. There we go. And people say that this nunchucks don't get, you know, drift. They technically don't. I don't even know what's causing the, you know, the autonomous movement. Eh? Health and battery might be low. I'm so looking forward to the next beam kit. Oh, we go. I also find it even funnier that Travis names his attacks on desert names, mostly because that's the most Moe thing that he can think of. We did it, everybody. Beep beep beep.
You're a real character, you know that?
A little bit more. You're a weird character. I mean, you guys are not so normal to yourselves, but you know, that may be a little bit judgmental of my you know, on my end. Here I come. Ow. What a fail, eh? I was gonna say, yeah, did that really not get him, man? But he seems like he just gave up on life. Right? That's a little bit sad.
You got guts, I'll give you that.
We get a free one. Wanna freebie? Wanna break free from the ad?
Oh, just look at him. Just look at him.
Ow. Got him. I remember when back in the day a lot of people were very much speculative about the fact that since we didn't see Travis on Smash, you know, as a character, people were like, maybe he's gonna be the last one, eh? Which I guess it would have been a little bit disappointing. I'm not gonna lie, eh? Yeah, if Travis Touchdown was the last character on the roster of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I think people would have been, you know, kind of angry. No, with all reason. There you go. Although I do believe that he, in the end, got a little bit of a Wii, not a Wii, but a Me Fighter skin, right? I don't exactly remember. But it would still be cool to see him in Smash Bros. Ultimate. I gotta say. Hello, eh? You guys should be able to actually like listen to Sylvia.
Hello?
Here we go.
The moment you step onto the field, the fight begins. If you win, you will be ranked 9th. If you lose, well, there's no need to go into that. Need to pop a breath mint? Hit the restroom? Brush
A breath
your
mint.
teeth? When you are ready, step inside. To be honest, your chances of survival are slim. But trust your force and head for the Garden of
Madness. You guys be good to listen to what Christy is saying. Eh? Christy, what's her name? I don't remember. Sylvia Crystal, there we go. Because the way that she says the same thing over and over again, it's the same thing, the same dialogue each time, it's just different, eh? So it's not the same, but it's the same but different, eh? Travis, you've made some progress. Got the podcast that said you're getting your edge back. Eh? Do you remember your second suplex? A terrifying trip to the moon, the reverse arm salt. You know what? I have some water right here. I finally have water on my streams. Eh? So let's see what we can do. Eh? Let me just pop up a save, you know? Pop a save off. We go, eh? Tanto sabem, tanto sabem. That's how the song goes. But did I save them? Questions for the wise. Did I save, eh? Only God knows, eh? Only Haruhi Suzumiya knows, eh? Let's get that going. Are you guys ready for Dr. Peace? I sure am. Let's see what we can do. That's some bullets. Ah, this song, eh? No. Love us. Oh, this song, eh? Ah, that's a cool no, that.
Thank you, mighty kind.
I don't know if my microphone picked that up. Eh?
Nice set of pipes you got there, old man.
It has always been my dream to perform in a stadium such as this. A gentleman from the association told me I could have any stage I wanted today. Now, how could I refuse such a kind offer?
Courtesy of me and my entry fee, no doubt.
My ex-wife called me the other day, and I met my daughter for the first time in 10 years. We dined at a fancy restaurant, one of those that are impossible to get a reservation for. And then afterwards, karaoke.
Who got you the reservation?
The association took care of it, of course.
Fuck. My
That's my
entry
money.
fee.
What's important is not the fact the reservations are hard to get. In fact, no one gets reservations. The words reservations only apply only to those outside of the circle. It's getting into that circle that matters.
And the food. Good?
That's kind of true, eh?
Unfortunately, the atmosphere was a facade. Not once did my own daughter look me in the eye.
Ah,
The
that's a
food
little bit sad.
tasted like blood.
You're a junkie for blood, old man.
Sadly, I can't disagree. There's only one way to live. People like us, we're sharks attracted to blood. You smell
I mean,
blood too.
this could kind of mean
That why
that
you-
he killed his own daughter, but you know, who knows?
You got it, old man. And for some reason, I feel this sense of euphoria.
Don't die on me too quickly. I want to gorge myself on this sense of fulfillment till I vomit.
You know it, eh?
Man, this is what I live for. Fighting your own kind. Nothing's more gratifying.
See you on the other side.
Wow, they explode as well, eh? Ain't that amazing, eh? Oh, this is gonna be a battle and a half, eh? Whoa, eh? I gotta see them coming because otherwise it's gonna be really bad, eh? I don't think I can, you know, both, you know, roll forward. Otherwise it would be a little bit too much, eh? It's gonna be, you know, harder than getting forward and forward and forward, eh? Plus I'm getting a lot of pushback as well. That's my chance, eh? Oh, he almost got me, eh? Whoa. Oh, you cannot really do meals with him, eh? I gotta watch out for that. No melee whatsoever, eh? Still, this guy's pretty cool, eh? The battle is essentially the same, eh? Once you actually like got him in this kind of rhythm, eh? If he gets you, actually, he does a lot of damage, eh? Whoa. I'm gonna try and see if I can charge between some of his ultras, eh? Oh, I'm getting so pushed back there. Eh? The timing changes from time to time, actually. So, this is my chance, eh? Oh, I'm glad I didn't blow my brains out, eh? He has some athleticism to him, man. What about the idea to launch myself backward, you know? But it'd be like that sometimes. I don't even know myself if I'm doing way more damage by doing the combos or if I should, you know, focus on charging my attacks. Firing my laser, as people often say. Oh. But yeah, the whole fight is this. It's not too exciting, but it's also not too bad. It's just the whole aura of this guy that makes it so gratifying. Plus, he starts to leave his own podium. So, you know, those are the only chances that you get a chance at recovering your Ring Katana. Well, not recovering, but you know, recharging. You know the drill. I don't even know if you can. I don't even know if you can interrupt his ultimate by charging it. I believe you can. I have a vague memory of that being a possibility. And up. And up. I could try and see if just by charging the thing, I'm glad that didn't get me. I can get more of an advantage. You know, I was starting to think that maybe this boss has the same mechanic as, you know, the ones on Punch Out, because hello? I was gonna say he just stared at me menacingly. Some of the fights in Punch Out, if you mix and match your highs and lows, you sometimes can get an infinite going on. But maybe this is not the case. Up we go. You get him long enough and he starts... Ow. You know, anything that begins must have an end. Ow. Oh, this is his last stand, eh? And thus we go.
Don't kid yourself.
Playtime is over.
Oh, I totally failed at that. Oh, that kind of sucks, eh? Oh, where is him now? Here we go. Hopefully I can get it now this time, eh? Here we go. We did it, everybody. Eh? Oh, that sucks. Dying like that.
Next song I sing, I know my daughter will love. Won't you, darling? Better practice my rap. Rap with me, Jennifer.
It's open mic night in hell, old man. Sing all you want down there.
Wow, savage. We did it, y'all. More senseless murder, eh? I mean, God knows what would happen if we let that guy live, you know? It happens like that in the real life as well. So where's my... There we go. Got more life now. Maximum vitality increase. I believe you cannot leave this this level if you don't get a maximum vitality upgrade. So that's pretty good.
Congratulations. You are now ranked number 9.
What'd you expect?
Wait a minute. Are you getting a little sentimental? Still green, aren't you?
Just a little bit
this is
sentimental.
only the beginning.
Hi Bunk, how
Call
you
me when
doing?
the
Welcome in.
next
How you
one's
doing?
arranged.
Welcome back. Nobody panic. Bunk is back.
Game set.
Game set. Finish. I need to play some Mario Party. It's been a while since I last played any Mario Party in the entire world. But yeah, you know it. Welcome back. How was your night? How's your night going? I thought that you went to sleep. You know, taking into account how late it is. Actually, how late is it? I don't even know what time it is. It is almost gonna be midnight for me. You know what they say. It is midnight somewhere. Right? I'm still at work. Oh man, that is true. Yeah, man. From what time to what time do you work? Because I don't even know. If you get like 8-hour shift or like 12-hour shift. Some people do 12-hour shifts and then they rest 24. That seems rather okay, I would say. Working 12 and resting 24. I have a friend that do. I want to sleep though, but I'm still here for an hour. Oh well, that's not too bad. You work 130 bits per minute, 1:30 p.m. till 10 p.m. Oh, that's not too bad. It's 9:15 in here. Well, you got the rest of the stream to accompany you. Woohoo! Yeah, my game did not want to save it. Yeah, I can go for a little bit more until you get out of the of your ship, your shift, the shift of your ship. Yeah, I can go for until that time, just an hour more. Check this guy out.
This is Diane from Beefhead Videos. This is a message from Mr. Travis Touchdown.
That's me.
He's calling to remind you that you haven't returned one of our rentals.
Uh-oh.
Let's see here. It's titled Big German Jugs Collection number 23. Be sure to return it soon. Have a nice day.
That tape is not gonna see that store again, And that store is not gonna see that tape again.
Touchdown. Your registration for the 9th UAA rank is now complete. Thank you very much for your cooperation. In addition, we have faxed you some information about the rankings in case
who here still uses fax? You know that we speed in fax,
There will be a
but
small nominal
who here
fee to
doing fax?
participate in ranked fights. Thank you for your understanding, and have a nice day.
No. By the way, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but check this out. Do you guys remember that plug, that outlet that burned out? Check this out. Check it out. It's a new one. Finally, I will not have to, worry myself about, dying electrocuted. We have a new one, everybody. We have a new one. Let's go. We get those plugs behind us. Wait, what? You know what I mean, And I got a whole kilogram of Japanese peanuts. Actually have AF. You know it, yeah. It's actually quite nice to actually have to not have a firing hazard behind me all the time. Whether I have anything or nothing connected. So that's pretty good. I gotta celebrate by getting some Japanese peanuts. The UA wishes to inform you that the entry fee for your next rank fight is as following. That's a lot of money. There's a possibility the above amount as soon as possible. I mean, I might as well. Man, do I love Japanese peanuts. Yeah, let me get my hair greasy for the camera. One of the reasons why I think I may be getting a little bit of of a weight in my system is because of the Japanese peanuts. Because peanuts by themselves have a little bit of grease, and you know, if you eat like a little bit, it shouldn't be a little bit. You know, it shouldn't be too much problem. But I eat 2 kilograms of Japanese peanuts per week, so I should not be eating as many Japanese peanuts as I usually do. At least if I don't wanna gain, you know, weight because of it. Also, by the way, do you guys love kitties? Do you guys love kitties? Check this kitty out. Check this Gimpy. Check this Gimpy. What up, Gimpy?
Hey, girl.
Big Gimpy. Small Gimpy. Kitty, eh? Kitty. We have a little goat. We have a little goat. We gotta pet him again, eh? Or pet her, because her name is Jane. She's such a lovely kitty. I love her so much. We all love her so much. Let's see what's in the fridge. Get some fridge action going on. Let's see what else we can do. Let me save just in case. You guys may be wondering how you save in this game. Well, you're saying it right now, eh? Imagine if that actually like happened in real life. You know how, you know, in YouTube we have this kind of like internet like checkpoints and whatnot. Eh? In my mind, I think that that's something similar to that. You know, that's our internet checkpoints. You know, just us being in the toilet watching a YouTube video. You know, I gotta say, for as geek as Travis usually is, I'm kind of surprised that he doesn't have a computer. Like, he doesn't seem to have a computer in his apartment, and I kind of wonder why. It's a little bit, you know, weird. Well, maybe this was the time of internet cafes as well, so maybe the only contact he has with, you know. Naomi's lab is open. Let me go over there. Thunder Rio building is now. Bobby. Area 51, man. A new part-time job. Man. So, the guy who actually like trains Jarvis, I was gonna say, Travis Touchdown, is an authentic Japanese master. Eh? So I'm like, Bobby. Oh man, I know that a lot of people may find that offensive. Good for you. You're welcome. Yeah, let me see if I can find Naomi, because I want to get a new beam katana. Could she be over here? Yeah, this is Thunder Ryu. Eh? Let me park my yeah, that's good enough. Let me get some training done. Eh? Let me get my Shoryukens and my Goryukens and my Hadoukens or whatever.
Yeah, that.
Bobby. Oh yeah, that. You want to do that? Come over here. I'll teach you a little something. Take off your clothes. Oh. Off, eh? Need your clothes off to do that. Yeah, wanna start, eh? Get naked. Just stick your pot out. Oh, hold still. Can't kill no one unless you have a strong stance. No, your arms, your hips. Have you even taken a dump in a Japanese-style toilet? Strong stance. Excellent, just like that. No, your underpants off. I mean, it'd be like that sometimes. This is what Japanese people do. Eh? What does katana mean? It means Japanese sword. Eh? I'll do some training. That, how's that? You like that? Yeah, let's do some training. So what do I gotta do? Oh, I gotta actually like do it like. I mean, I'm kind of working against the. Not the clock, but against the fact that my Wiimote and my nunchuck are kind of old, you know. So I'm doing what I can. Your big katana combo has been extended. Let's do this one as well. A bench press. Have you guys gone to the gym yet? Hope you have. I gotta press the A button. How do I press the A button? I do it like this, like It's like, then I squeeze it, firmly grasp it, eh? Some people do that like that. Eh? No, that's for wusses. You gotta be a real man, yeah. You gotta press the A button like this, yeah. Oh, you gotta firmly grasp it, eh? Press the A button to release the endorphins. That's actually like quite a lot, eh? And a little bit more, eh? We did it, everybody, eh? We are training our thumbs. We are doing gamer workout, eh? You know, eh? Strength increased a little bit, eh? But just a little bit. Let's do this one as well, eh? Let's do some squats. I mean, it would be really thematic if I did squats, you know, like standing up as well while I do this, you know? But, you know, otherwise, how would you guys concentrate you know, on the game and not me, eh? You gotta get the rhythm going on, eh? Finish! Maximum vitality increased a little bit, eh? We did it, everybody, eh? Now we are weight a little bit, eh? Oh, that living already. That's it, come again. I'm sure that people are gonna get clips of this, you know, eventually. That's it, man. Bobby. Okay, let's go see Naomi. I wanna get my new beam katana. Din 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 din. Off we go. Have you guys ever rolled? Rhythm? Is that the right word, eh? Have you guys ever been in a... inside a motorcycle? Not inside a motorcycle, but on a motorcycle, eh? I have, and the only time I have gotten to ride a motorcycle was when I was 4 years old, eh? Granted, I did not ride it by myself. One of my uncles, you know, who was actually the one doing the driving, eh? You know, he was like, you know, just hop in, and if your mom doesn't have any troubles, yeah, just, you know, let's go get a ride, eh? And I don't know what possessed my mom to actually like agree to that, but she was like, yeah, sure, eh? Come in, brother. Don't judge a book by its cover, okay? This is just my personal style. A man should stick to his guns, you know. Make a good selection, bro. Be sure to purchase. Yeah. Whatever you say. So let's see. I don't think I would like another jacket, no another shirt. Oh, this one, Viva Lucha Libre, eh? I'm gonna use this one, eh? That's the face of El Santo. That's a Mexican, you know, wrestler, El Santo. Oh, that's more akin to an actual jean, a pair of jeans. That should be okay. Belt. How do you keep your pants up all the time? Belt. Eh. But I'm gonna use that one. Brother. Yeah, I'm gonna use that shirt just because it has El Santo's face on it, you know. Okay, now let's go see Naomi. I wanna get my beam katana. Also, it's pretty nice that this place is called Area 51, you know, just like Hot Topic, you know, kinda is. Could you guys believe that I've never been inside a Hot Topic, like, you know, store? I have only, you know, gotten stuff from Hot Topic because, you know, one of my now co-workers, then teachers, you know, could actually like go, you know, to the US, and I was like, I want this, I want that, and I want that, and I want that, and they were like, sure, I can get that from you, you know, for you. And that was like stuff for, you know, from Hot Topic. It was pretty good. I got a Derpy figurine, you know, the one from My Little Pony, and I also got a chain, I believe, for my jeans. I think I still have the chain. I just have not worn it, you know, since a long time ago. Eh? But I may get into, you know, using chains. Sounds cool enough. So here we go. We have Naomi now.
Figure out anything.
Oh, it's you again. Something to drink? There's Naomi. Parts. What about parts? Accelerator. Beam katana accelerator. A sensor. Weapons. I got the Tsubaki. A beam katana created by Naomi. I'm so tempted to get that one, but I don't really know. I guess it would be best to have the accelerator, but I don't exactly remember what it does. A sensor that can't locate buried treasures. Oh, that's different. That's different. I'm gonna get this one. That? That? Yeah, sure, why not? Here. It's gonna cost me a lot more of a fortune to actually like get the other thing, eh? I don't think I necessarily need the... I'm just gonna get it, you know? Money comes and goes. I might as well just get it by now.
You otaku.
You otaku. I mean, Travis is an otaku. All of us are otakus. I know that otaku has a... Depending on who you ask, it has a very bad connotation. But you know, who's asking for, you know, clarifications and whatnot. So. Okay, we got a new beam katana. I might as well just go and, you know, and get that going on. Let me equip the new beam katana. I'm sure that I'm gonna, you know, get some good use of it. Did I? No, it should be the one over here. I was gonna say, did I already, you know, go past the motel, the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn? It seems like I did. Oops. Ow. We so low, bing bong. Ow. I was gonna say, probably there's something else over there, but I don't think so. We too low. Nah. If you guys know what I'm referencing, it kudos to you. Also, yeah, this isn't that, you know, Jacobs or whatever his name is, store. Yeah, let me see what I can get from this guy, whose name I kind of forgot. Preparing it. What am I preparing? You know. Oh, it's still preparing. I cannot really get into Jacob's store. It's kind of sad what happens to Jacob, but you know, I'm not about to spoil you guys. I'm gonna keep it outside. Yeah. I'm also looking forward to the upgrade of me running. I know that you can technically run really, really fast, but you can unlock it. Let me equip my katana. Look at Jane. She's so cute. You get the Tsubaki. Oh, I already have the Tsubaki. Well, never mind. But we have more strength and we got more power. You can eventually unlock mini games, and you actually like unlock a Touhou leg that you can play from start to finish. I don't really know if it is like a full-on game, but you can definitely play a bullet hell game, kinda, and it's kind of right, I gotta say. But then again, I don't remember if it is on the second game or the first one. We might as well just wait a little bit and see. So we gotta get some cash now. And where exactly is the minigame minimum? I don't know. We gotta you know, follow the minimap. This game, aside from being really funny, it also is kind of realistic because you're gonna have to do a lot of part-time jobs that you may or may not want to do it. You know, it'd be like that sometimes. But you gotta get that dollar, you gotta get that moolah, you gotta get that money, that monkey. You gotta get that monkey. It's over here. Let's see what we can find. Emma. Focus, Emma. Oh, it's just a hold-on assassination mission. Free fight mission starts. Kill until you take a single hit from the enemy. Kill them all within the time limit.
3, 2, 1, 0. Got guts. Out to that. He's over here. He's over here.
Oh, Tsubaki is actually quite strong, eh? Go, 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 go! Up. I know that eventually one of them is gonna have a gun, and then I'm gonna just, you know, just lose because of it.
Are you prepared? Huh?
Also, I'm kind of glad that now I don't have to worry too much about my own health. I don't think this was all of them. If it was all of them, oh, actually, it was all of them. Okay, we did it, eh? That wasn't too bad, eh? Number of kills, 12. It seems that you go in increments of 30,000 and 30,000, so that's not too bad. We got a gold rank. Okay, let me see what other part-time jobs we have available. Do I know where they are? Man, I don't remember. You know, we ought to find the stuff we need eventually. Also, I don't believe the soundtrack of this game is in Spotify, sadly. So, you know. Although I did see that Nintendo was actually like adding the, you know, some of their catalog to Spotify. But only the Super Mario Galaxy songs, which is kind of fun. Well, not so much of an odd decision, taking into account that, you know, the movie, you know, the Super Mario World movie, or Galaxy rather, eh? You know, it is inspired in Super Mario Galaxy. Something of the sort, I don't know. How much money do I have now, by the way? I have not enough. That is very true. I felt the faint smell of lemon. And I don't know if it was, you know, from being too much into the game, or just by being really cool. You know, when you're really cool, you start smelling like lemons. Plant said, and it smells like lemons. I don't even know what Plant says in the OG version. Third class man. I have not mastered the secret of the first class yet. It's not too bad. Eh? The first rated god will sigh of a hardworking man and a little smile. Today's job has been listed on the bulletin board. Coconut mission, I've already done that. A lawnmower. Looking for lawnmowers. Cut as much grass as you can inside the required area within the time limit. Within Santa Destroy. Let's get that going on. 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 Let's get that area of grass cut. Let's get that area of grass cut. Search for a mission, locate the client, and you know what to do. You know what to do with that area of cut, of grass cut. I don't think I've ever done part-time jobs like those. I have mentioned this before, but I don't have that many experience when it comes to you know, customer service. Which, it's a little bit of a shame, you know, really. I feel like, you know, life would be Not different, but I mean, I guess I would have a different perspective of it if I did, you know, if I did some customer service jobs. But I do hold those kind of jobs in high regard, because I know that, you know, without anybody attending them, we wouldn't have, you know, a running, functioning society. There are dreams in the unspoken rules of Santa Destroy. Bird and lawn awaits you in your future. A maze-like manor house with a huge pool and a brilliant green lawn. Just as the god of hard work waits at the end of a long day's work. The god of lawn shall smile upon all who mow them. Cut, and mow. Mow from The Simpsons? Apu is living The Simpsons. One more starts. Cut back the widely overgrown grass. Press the A button to move forwards and B for reverse. Twist the Wiimote to move left or right. Press the C button to turn.
2, 1, 0.
And now we go, eh? Oh, look at me go, eh? I believe it is possible to cut all of the grass, but, you know, you either have to have very good luck or, you know, a good amount of patience, eh? Look at Travis being such a happy man, eh? You still get paid though, so that's pretty good, eh? I imagine that this is what people who do, you know, eh? Who shave other people go through, eh? Which is another thing that I should actually like learn how to do. Like, I know that I can, you know, like shave my own beard, but you know, shaving another people's beard might definitely be something way more advanced. Eh? Look how stylish he can be. Eh? But yeah, there's really not much going on when it comes to like this kind of job. Eh? It's just something that you can do. Eh? You get the moon, you get the moolah. Also, what constitutes an acre? I don't think I've ever like, you know, stopped and thought about what actually constitutes an acre. Eh? But you know, apparently I have already gotten more than 80. Let me just go in reverse. Going in reverse. Well, actually not more than 80, barely 80, eh? But that's still a lot of money, eh? Here we go. We are ever so closer to our destination. Hey, you third rater, I've got another job for you. Something a little shadier, perhaps, but works all the same, eh? I sent an introduction ticket to my associates. The road to becoming a first class, and yeah. Let's go get that done, you know? That might as well just be the last thing that we do. Or maybe not. Maybe we gotta try and do something new. Or something, you know, else in this game, eh? We gotta do something. That's the whole thing, eh?
Travis, welcome.
Travis, welcome. Here is a list of the jobs you can do on your next rank. Well, that's a lot of new ones. You're using wrestling moves only. No other moves are allowed on this mission. Sure enough, why not?
May you find your proper path?
I don't even know what she says. I know that she is supposed to be saying the thing that, you know, is on screen, but it doesn't sound like that. So I don't know. Let's go get that done, everybody. Oh yeah, also when it comes to like the localizator or whatever, the accelerator, accelerators. I don't even know where those things are supposed to be on the map. Oh, actually, I think I see them. There should be those pink dots on the map, so that shouldn't be too bad. Maybe once I'm actually like hunting down for them, I can actually like get some stuff. I've been thinking about maybe playing Guitar Hero one of these days. I feel like it would be a really cool thing to do. Although I gotta try and check which of my guitars actually work, because if not, then I will have to like buy another one, and I don't even know if that's gonna be a thing that I could do. And thus here we are, mission start. So it seems I can only kill using wrestling moves. So let's see what we can do.
You're a real character, you know that?
There we go. It is nice to see that they do die, like very easily because of the. Ow. That was smart. I mean, it is nice that you can actually like get more than one. That actually like, you know, gets easier with a little bit of practice.
Hey, he's over here.
Oh, he was so close. Oh, down it was. You know, another game that I could definitely get into would be the WarioWare games, especially the one for the Wii. I'm swinging left and then I'm swinging like down. There we go. I don't believe there was any other guy left. There we go. I was gonna say, yeah, that ought to be all of them, but no. And down we go. I'm not so sure why the game is too laggy today. And up we go. I don't think you're supposed to kill all of them, but you know, who knows? I may be wrong. It is nice that the time does stop when you go into that mode. Oh, there we go. Oh, photo finish, eh? I got what I could, you know. That's still a lot of guys, you know. So maybe you can definitely get more just by, you know, doing suplex, you know, cool suplexes and stuff. Okay, let's see. Now that I've done that, how much more do I need? I need 50,000 more. 50,000 a month, eh? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of moolah, eh? Okay, so according to this, I could try and see if I can get another. I'm kind of curious about the treasures that you can get. Hold on, let me see if I can, you know, get whatever may be in here. Oh, by the way, you can actually like get thrown out of the world map. It should be here, but how much here would that be? I don't really know. Let me see if I can find the one over here. I'm gonna go in a straight line and hopefully I'm gonna find the one that, you know, it's on the map. I don't think there's a way to absolutely pinpoint, you know, the one treasure that you're looking for. Like you only get like a estimation, but you know. Then again, I don't remember exactly what you get. Oh, there we go. You get some moolah. that's not too bad. Maybe there's a specific texture that, you know, the treasures have, huh? I find it funny that, you know, it has been kind of standardized how laser swords, you know, or blades have to sound, just because of Star Wars. I may not really find that. Oh, hold on. So there is indeed a way to know your Wiimote vibrates whenever you're near a treasure. Okay, I now know the feeling I gotta, you know, be expecting. By the way, check this out. Oh, do I not go? Yeah, there we go. You can definitely... Oh, you get teleported back. That's actually quite convenient, man. That's not too bad. That's not too bad, eh? Yeah, if you feel your controller vibrating, if you feel a vibration deep within, that means you're about to strike pressure, you know. There we go. Let's do another assassination mission, and then we can, you know, do what we can. Travis, welcome. Here is a list of jobs you can do on your next rank. Let's do the other one. Go on a battling killing spree. Destroy state and reward is, yeah. Just kill everybody, eh?
May you find your upper part?
And so on and so forth. I haven't had my coffee just yet. I ought to get, you know, some coffee after this. Even though it's technically gonna be like midnight, eh? You know? But, you know, as people would often say, it is midnight somewhere. Also, I believe there is a treasure around here. Possibly. Maybe. There we go. I think I'm some cash. Everything helps, you know, when it comes to getting that fee met. Yeah. And up we go. You know, the driving sections, I haven't already mentioned this, but the driving sections are one of the few aspects that people, you know, miss from the OG game. So it is nice to see that they brought them back on the third game. A little bit of a spoiler, I guess, but you know. Everybody was so hyped when No More Heroes 3 launched, especially myself. I was like, whoa. But I needed to wait until I actually like got a way to actually play the game, because I did not have a powerful PC when No More Heroes 3 came out. So that's one of the things that I did, that I ought to do. Here we go. Let's go on a killing spree, y'all. Mission starts. Oh, here we go. You guys ready? Too slow, eh? Well, I mean, I was not too slow, but I was too fast. Got them all, huh? Oh, that's everything that I did. Okay, sure. I did it. First try. We did it, everybody. First try. First try. First try. Got a gold medal. Got a gold medal. Got a gold. Got a gold. Got a gold medal. Got a gold medal. Got a... Oh. You know, eh? We did it, everybody, eh? Now, should I clean the trash of the universe, said Piccolo in that game, eh? Why is Piccolo so... Why is he an aura farmer? Why does he like to farm aura? I know that Piccolo is, you know, cool by nature, but you know, he farms aura like he drinks water, and that's the other thing that he does. Plus, it is kind of interesting to see that Piccolo has been, you know, seen eating. What are the things that we may be a little bit too, you know, not able to think about is the fact of eating for the sake of eating. Well, I mean, we kind of eat for the sake of eating, but you know, eating without the need to eat, like at all. I mean, if you look like Piccolo, wouldn't you? I mean, I guess so. Yeah. If I was green like that, oof, oof, what would I not do? Probably leave my house. We do that a lot in America. You're right. We just eat. And somehow you guys don't look like Piccolo, just saying it, you know, just throwing out there, boss, you know, throwing that out there, right? A little bit sus, just a little bit sus, you know, a little bit sus, boss. Yeah, nice one, boss. You know how it is. I don't have enough funds. Let's make some more. I'm too poor. How much money do I have? Well, I mean, clearly not enough. Let's get another part-time job, I guess. Clearly, this is America, eh? As people would often say. The cool thing is that you can actually get... You know, you can actually try the jobs that you have actually done before. That's not too bad. Well, that's where I live. Oh, where's the part-time job thingy? It is definitely not there. Ow. I almost crashed by going on the other side of the road. Clearly, this is America, eh? So if not here, I mean, I could do this again and again and again. Well, actually, no. I don't know if you're permitted to actually do the same things over and over again. It looks like I do have another assassination mission, though. So maybe I ought to do that. You know? That ought to do it. Actually, yeah. You know what movie I would definitely love to watch again, just because I have not watched it in a long time ago? I would love to watch Looney Tunes Back in Action. That movie is so good. It's so funny. And it's kind of underrated. I have not seen any videos related to Looney Tunes Back in Action in a good while. Maybe I ought to do one, you know? Haven't seen that in a century. Yeah, it's just been a good while, you know? Looney Tunes Back in Action. Now that is a movie and a half. That is a movie and a half. That is a movie and a half. Get that going on. Pow. Me when the penguins, eh? Free fight mission start. Kill until you make a single until you take a single hit from the enemy, eh?
3, 2, 1.
First try, eh?
Oh, just look at
My CPU, eh? Pretty sure you have a video game adaptation for that on the GameCube. I didn't know that. Also, mind your ears. This game can be a little bit too loud. Eh? Yeah, get wrecked, nerds. Eh? There we go. Take that, losers. Eh? Whoa! Go! Go! There we go. I believe I have only 2 left.
Hey, he's over here.
Whoa! Eventually, you know, maybe I'm only gonna get the last one, eh? There you go. I believe that's all of them, actually. Eh? We did it, everybody. First try. You're getting off work. Gotta grab some food. Probably tacos. Get some tacos. Get some pics of those tacos because I want to see how they make tacos over there. Get some pics of them tacos, on the way home. Catch you later. No worries, mate. I might end the stream soon, by the way. So if you don't see me live, at least you still got the the server. So post them tacos on the chat, on the server. You know what to do. And yeah. Oh, by the way, ask them if you can get. Ask them if they know somebody who can actually get you pozole or mole, because you gotta try mole and pozole if you have not yet. So ask them, hey, do you know a place that sells mole or pozole? Pozole, like the ones from Halo, the ones that go pozole. Pozole or mole, because you gotta get that good Mexican cuisine, Well, have some nice tacos and go get that grub, man. Go get that grub. Let me put the cash that I need over there. I have enough money for the entrance. Oh yeah. Let me put the money. Let me save. I don't think I'm gonna do the next level. Probably I will not. But at least let me go and get the money transferred. I gotta get money to spend the money to get money. You got to spend money to get money. At least that's what, the game says, Ow. Also, I don't think there's any treasures over here. Can I not get my ride back? My sweet ride? I don't think I can, actually. Ooh. It's a little bit of a bummer, if I say so myself. Plus, this game has a mechanic that's kind of similar to what GTA 4 has with Roman. You can call your pal so that he can get you your car back. In this case, a motorcycle. So check this out. Here he comes.
Travis!
Based Jacob. All the Jacob, one Jacob, every Jacob. Such a cool dude. Gonna miss him. Really miss my Jacob. I really miss my Jacob. I'm playing with fire right now. I really miss my Jacob. I ought to put it in, in reverse like this. Yeah, that's a good parking right there. I mean, nobody else uses the parking, so I might as well just park wherever and whenever. I mean, that's not a good thing to do. I didn't even transfer the money, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna do it by hand, just because I feel cool. I so wanna unlock the rapid dash, so that I can not walk like a chump. Big money, Sylvia City. You paid the stipulated entry fee. Return to the hotel, Holiday Inn. But yeah, we can watch the next cutscene. If I remember correctly, the next one is gonna be the one at the beach, which is gonna be Holy Summers. I don't remember her name. Although that's a little bit of a sad thing to say, because you know what happened. Here we go.
Travis?
Yeah?
The next fight has been set.
Wait a sec. Why the hell you telling me this over the phone?
Why? Because I cannot decide what to wear to the association's party tonight. Big shots from across the nation will be there. This is serious business. So serious that I'm going to spray perfume on every square inch of my body.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, but isn't that a little bit too much?
To the school? And then what?
Just go. You'll know what I'm
Oh, we're gonna
about,
meet
What do you mean
Shinobu.
you think? You really suck at your job.
Life is more important than some job.
Oh, she looks like Aya Brea a little bit.
Now, you, on the other hand, are busy killing people because that is all you ever do. What? Am I wrong?
Well, I guess not.
All right then.
You know it. Ow. You know those times in which you are, listening to a WhatsApp audio and then like a notification comes up and then you go like, it blows your ears out. Eh? It has happened to me before. Let us save and then we can finish the stream. We can finish the stream. Let us save it. And thus we have finished a successful stream, man. I'm probably not gonna do another stream, at night. I'm probably just gonna, keep on with my normal schedule. But if things go the way that I think they're gonna go, I might need to start streaming, at night. I don't really know if things are gonna go that way, all the time. But who knows? But right now, I'm glad that I got to stream at night. But next stream, I'm definitely gonna stream on my normal schedule, which is gonna be like 12 p.m. CDT. So you got that right. Well, this is gonna be it for today's stream, everybody. I hope that you guys had just as much fun as I did, because I'm having a ton of fun, playing No More Heroes. And I'm gonna be probably like next week. I'm probably gonna be, doing one day of one game and then another day another game, just so that I can, have a little bit of variety going on in my streaming means. Well, let me go to the big screen so that I can, greet you guys goodbye. So here we go. Well, thank you so much everybody for being here. I hope that you guys had just as much fun as I did. And don't go yet though. Let me see who I can rate so that we can spread the love, as people often say. Let's see. Who be live? Who be live? Who do be live right now? Let's see who's live. There's ought to be somebody live. Let's see who be live and see what we can do. Beep 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 beep. There's somebody's playing. Well, I mean, Ground Zero. I would still need to play that game myself. Let's trade Domo Nintendo. Domo Nintendo is playing The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, and I don't usually get to rate him, so I oughta do it. You know how it is, eh? Well, let's rate Domo Nintendo. Let's please snooze these ads, by the way. Berunim, Tiritin, Ureta, 14106, Aishiteru. You know it, eh? And there we go. I'm dancing the para danza, eh? Anyway, let's raid a Domo Nintendo. Raid Domo Nintendo 1. Take care, everybody. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. Not your week, but I mean the week is has barely started. We're in the middle of the week, so get a good next days, I guess. You know what I mean. But yeah, thank you so much everybody for being here. I hope that you guys have a lovely rest of your day or night. Maybe tomorrow as well. I'm not gonna be seeing you guys until Friday, so yeah. Be sure to come back for more No More Heroes, this Friday. So there you go. Twitch.tv/Conga_Donga. Those are my links. And the tip of the day is moderation is good, but don't be afraid to go out, and splurge from time to time. Just from time to time, You gotta keep it, You gotta keep the spice of life going on. But anyways, bye everybody. Say hello to Domo Nintendo when he's playing The Legend of Zelda. Well, bye everybody. Have a lovely night, and I'm gonna be seeing you guys this Friday. Bye. Say hello to Domo Nintendo. Yippee. Big yippee.